Mizzy, going to your notes, you said you think men should be providers in most scenarios, and plural, woman should not have to pay.
I said on the first date, was that not what we were talking about?
There's no specification here about first date, but so only first date and then...
No, I think that men should I date traditionally, right? Like, I think that if you're out here like using men for dates and whatever, and you don't really have any intention to marry, then that's different. But if you're dating to for marriage, and I do feel like because of what I've been through and dating men with no jobs who didn't support me, it does give me a different kind of feeling towards it. I do want someone who's take me to dates and showing me why I should pick him and you should pick me too. But I don't know, I think but I also want to work. I work really hard, so I have no problem with helping out, but I think in the beginning I do want someone to court me, but I'm not someone who's
And so, piggybacking off what you said to the whole panel, she said, I think men should be providers in most scenarios and women should not have to pay. Do you guys agree? So should men be providers? Should men pay for first dates?
I think it really depends on what is the nature of the other things that the woman is supposed to do to make up for the fact that she's not providing. If you're meant to take on all these other tasks, I guess, I don't know. I think probably
not answer the question. All right.
I said yeah at the end, I guess. Sure.
Shall we start with the yes or no, then the qualifier?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Thank you for the tip.
Yes, I think men should pay for the first date. Otherwise, I always tend to split with the guy I'm dating, or we just sort of do. I'll buy you.
Have you ever split?
Have I ever split? Yes.
Yeah.
I think men should provide. I don't think they should be the sole providers. I think that women can contribute as well.
Sure. Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
On the first date, yeah. But it depends on who it depends on who initiated it. If I initiated it and I said I wanted to take you out to eat, then I would pay. But if you told me you wanted to take me out to eat, then I think you should pay.
Have you ever done that?
No, but I would I do it for my friends. If I tell them I want to go eat.
We're talking about dating though.
Okay.
I don't care about your friends.
By the way, just so you know, with men, if they call one of their buddies up and they say, "Hey man, you want to go have lunch?" and you guys go out and you have lunch, they will fight over who pays, regardless of who invited who. We will fight each other to the death. To the death.
That's amazing.
I've done that with my boyfriend.
Okay. What about you, Riley?
I actually usually always pay, which is bad because I end up getting used.
I feel you, girl.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah.
So while we're talking about shoulds, Mizzy, you said men should be providers, women should not have to pay. Just curious, those of you who said men should pay for first dates, will you who here wants to get married? Everybody? Everybody. Are you going to take your husband's last name?
Ooh, that's such a good question. I feel like yes, if it's a good one, if it sounds good. If it doesn't sound good, no.
Well, but you're kind of okay with 50-50, it sounds like? You don't care about the guy being...
I mean, because I want to work.
Okay. All right. Will you take your husband's last name?
Of course.
Okay. Even if it's a bad last name?
I don't care.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I think I would do a hybrid, one of the where I just have both names. So I just have both last names.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. Yep.
I would do a hybrid name.
I have 2 last names right now, so yeah, I would want to change that.
Change it to what?
Change it to when I get married, his last name.
Fully
yeah,
his. I see.
his.
Okay, and then kind of some of you said men should be providers, men should pay for first dates, men should be traditional, blah blah blah. But you won't take the last name. That's kind of interesting. Let's talk about other should claims. Should women cook and clean?
Yeah. That depends.
As their duty? In the same way that it's a man's duty to be a provider.
I can hear her mind going, no. I can hear it. Melting like the wicked witch.
I will cook all the meals if they clean. I think, but also we established earlier that I don't mind being 50-50.
Look, I guess, why is it okay for women to say men should pay for first dates, men should be providers, men should protect women, men should even sacrifice their life for their woman? I think we agree on that. And that doesn't seem really controversial, but it's not okay for men to say women should dress modestly, or women shouldn't go out and party, or women should cook for men, or women should be virgins.
That was so many questions.
Well, yeah, that was. Can you
It wasn't
Can you
so
make
many
it smaller
questions.
for our
It wasn't
tiny
so
little
many
woman
questions.
brains?
It was like, you guys put all these shoulds on men, no objections. You wouldn't even consider this sexist. You would not consider it sexist to put any should on a man. But the moment men put shoulds on women, you guys lose your fucking minds. Misogyny, insecure,
Really?
sexist.
You don't think so?
I wouldn't yell misogyny because of that. I wouldn't want to
What do you mean?
have to
That's
do
like
all of the cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, but let me ask you something.
Please.
Honest question. Let's see if you can. I just want to make sure, right? I actually want your honest answer on this. So you're with a guy, you really like him, you've been dating for a while, right? He has a lot of that chivalry thing you like. He has all that charisma. He's just like, he feels like he's the one. And you're walking down the street with him, and some other random guy, half his size, reaches over and grabs your ass. Is that boyfriend you're with going to turn around and knock him the fuck out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I would do that if someone tried to assault my guy. I'm not afraid to hit somebody.
Is he risking?
again.
Hang on. Is that guy risking his life though?
I guess depending on if that person had like
But
a
the
knife.
expectation then is that if your honor is in any way sullied, if your honor is sullied by somebody else, your expectation is that this guy risks his life for your honor. You can't cook his fucking dinner.
No, I just said I'll do all the cooking, but I think that I don't want to date a slob.
Like, what's his life worth?
I don't want to date a lazy slob.
Yeah,
and
but
also, ideally, I'm working
that's
as
not,
well.
Okay, but you're changing it around to
But you're
lazy
changing it
sloth.
around.
If the guy's working, let's say, even if you are, even if you're both working.
If we're both working,
let's
then
say
why
you're
would I do
both.
all
Yeah,
of
let's
it?
just say you're both working. But if you're walking down the street, some other dude grabs your ass, and you expect that your boyfriend turns around and lays him low, you're actually asking him to put his life on the line for your honor.
I mean, I think expect is a strong word. Would I be mad if he did that? Absolutely not. I would be like, yeah, you got me.
bullshit. Now you're changing it
But
around. Now you're changing
but also, like, the guys that
hang
I'm
on,
with,
I
like-
just want to make sure I got this
Okay.
right. You would not be upset if another dude.
No, I would not be upset if my boyfriend like knocked the guy out, but I wouldn't like be upset with him if he didn't.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Then why did you say it was?
Because how do you know that I wouldn't turn around and smack the guy
Because of your
myself?
own
Right.
answer. It's because of your own answer. Your own answer was that you expected him to do that. That was your answer.
Well, you put the words into my mouth, kind of.
How?
Because you said, would
By
you?
asking you a question?
I mean,
So-
sure.
You hang on. All I did was ask you the question. You said that was your expectation. Now let's assume for a second. You're right.
Okay.
Let's reverse it. You clock this guy, and because you're 96
funny.
pounds, it does nothing to him.
All right, I can pack a punch.
Say it again.
Come on,
Andrew, don't make me come over there.
So you're gonna turn over. You're gonna punch this guy in the face, and he laughs at you.
Okay,
Well, one
then
is
my
her
boyfriend
body.
texts him.
Then your boyfriend has
But
to.
I don't
what?
have a boyfriend.
Hang on. What does your
I don't
Hang
even-
on. What does your boyfriend have to do then?
There's no have to. I don't like
What's
this line
your
of questioning.
expectation?
You should be a lawyer
What's
because
your
you're really good at like.
expectation?
You
What's
should
your
be a
expectation?
lawyer.
Is good at defending.
You'd be a really good prosecutor.
I always fucking hear this. But anyway, what's the expectation?
Ideally, I'm not even in a position where my man will let anybody get within an inch of me.
Right. Why?
Because
Because
just
your
the way it should be.
your honor's
But if some girl came up to my boyfriend and
you're-
grabbed his, like, you know what, I'd deck her too.
Maybe.
But and then that way his honor's at stake.
Yeah. Hang on. Maybe. Unless that chick looked fucking super rough, it could look like she could fucking knock you out. Maybe then.
I'm not afraid to lose a
Maybe
fight.
then you back off.
What if she was a boxer?
But the thing is like, even if that's the case, right? He doesn't need you for that. He could remove her from the situation in seconds, whereas you cannot remove him from the situation in seconds.
I'm so tired of this.
Okay.
Oh my God, women are so
So-
weak and we can't defend ourselves.
Oh my
Like,
God! I'm just gonna
I just don't want to do it.
totally
For
say
the- for the
instead
sake
of
of it-
saying I'm gonna actually engage with what you're saying, Andrea.
I'm
I'm just
trying
gonna
to.
mispronounce woman all night
Okay.
and then never answer any questions
Oh my God.
'cause